These are 3 situations where you definitely don't want to stain your brick. Number 1 is if your brick is already painted. If your brick is painted, then staining it won't do anything because the stain won't absorb into the brick itself. It'll simply come off. What you can do in this case if you have already painted brick is to number 1, remove the paint entirely and then stain it onto your natural brick, or number 2, simply use a paint again. We highly recommend using a masonry paint as they're more breathable than regular paint and will last longer. Number 2, very similar to number 1, if your brick is glazed, meaning that it has a coating on top of it, then staining won't work because the stain again won't be able to absorb into the brick itself. Glazing is not that common in Ontario and most bricks are natural. However, in the certain cases that you have glazed brick, again you have 2 options. Number 1, in some cases you can actually strip off the glazing and then stain it, similar to paint. But number 2, most of the time what you'll have to do is to prime it and then use a masonry paint. In some cases you can just simply use a masonry paint. Number 3, if your brick is showing any damage of crumbling or holding excess moisture, it is definitely not recommended to stain your brick. In this case, it's also definitely not recommended to paint it either. When you have crumbling brick, it means that your brick has gotten very wet and has absorbed a lot of moisture, so it's now breaking down. What you have to do is get a professional mason to come and take a look and see what is causing that brick to absorb the moisture, solve that problem, and then you can proceed to do something to make it look better. So those are the 3 reasons when we do not recommend brick staining.